If you're considering Hook Agency or any digital marketing company, we know you have questions. You may even have concerns.
But you can stop worrying because that's exactly why we created this video. We want you to be informed, but we also want you to feel relaxed.
So let's address these concerns, and by the end of this video, you'll likely have a much better idea about the questions that have been on your mind. We understand that paying for digital marketing services can feel like you're going out on a limb or just paying an arm and a leg. There are definitely cheaper options than us. We currently offer our monthly SEO for $4,800 a month. Google Ads Management starts at $2,000 a month and goes up $500 when you're spending over 5K and $1,000 up when you go over 10K in spend. And then websites are $1,750 a month for 12 months or $21,000. We try to make our pricing super simple because we know that not everyone can or should afford us at the beginning. And we believe in transparency in all things. We're not actually more expensive than our competitors if you look at what we're giving for the money or if you do an apples to apples comparison. But isn't that how it always is? Think about the roofer who works with the lowest quality materials, doesn't replace rotted decking, and cuts corners every chance he gets. That's what we're up against with these cheap copy and paste marketing companies that offer all-in-one packages for a couple $1,000s. They barely do anything and are likely much more profitable than us because unfortunately many contractors don't know before it's too late. But they just churn and burn clients, and we get judged for it because we're also a marketing agency. Well, we decided to take a different route. We want to be the high-end but value-priced marketing agency that has the respect of the home services industry. We work with many other businesses like you, so we don't have to learn basic things on your account. We go custom when they copy and paste. We go aggressive and consistent when they set it and forget it. Some may say that's too expensive and then pay 3 other low-end agencies in 3 years because according to another recent review from a Hook client, they said, stop procrastinating and use Hook already, which I really loved. We're not expensive, we're just focused on giving value more than being the lowest price. Yes, that means we don't always work with new roofing companies and we encourage our clients to make financially responsible decisions. We just believe that for roofers in that $3 million to $15 million range, Hook will be one of the most financially responsible decisions you'll ever make for your marketing because we make you real money. But enough talk, let us show you.
People hate it when they try and talk to their agency and they can't get a hold of anybody, or one little edit on your website takes over 2 months. We do a monthly reporting rhythm with you so that you can always help us to personalize our approach to your account, but you're also always welcome to call, email, or text us anytime during the month, and we're gonna be quick to respond. Not working with hundreds of clients actually allows our team to maintain a really high quality of customer service for the clients that we do have. Our reporting will walk you through what we've completed that month with everything documented monthly in Google Drive folders and year-over-year key stats so that we can benchmark your performance. But we also talk through the leads that we got and what turned into real revenue so that we can continue to optimize our efforts towards real closed business. Reporting is on a monthly rhythm. Talk to us anytime and rest assured that our work is getting completed throughout the month with our documentation showing you what we've gotten done every single month.
We all want to deal with as few of vendors as we possibly can. The time it takes to explain our business to them and communicate with them feels like a job in and of itself. With that being said, Hook used to do organic social media marketing, run some social ads, and do video services. What did we find about offering all those services? At that time, because we only had 10 to 15 people, we weren't the best in the country at those services. So we trimmed back our service list to be the best at search engine optimization, paid ad management, and website design. We may at some point in the not so distant future layer back on Facebook ads or social media ads as an optional service, but we have realized that organic social media posting is way better if the people in the company are doing it. The best content is intimate. It's pictures, it's videos of the team in office or customers who are having a great experience, but it's more likely than not a little bit more authentic and done within the company. And so we just didn't feel like we were adding a ton of value when people were sending this content to us and then we were posting it to their social media. So we encourage you to get better at this or to hire somebody internally at the team that can run social and video from within the company. You can also check out a free course at hookagency.com/social, and it has 7 weeks of daily prompts of exactly what to post each day, and it has 10 videos to help you learn social media better.
Leads in new business are the lifeblood of roofers and home service businesses. So if for some reason you're in a period of lower leads, it might seem tempting to entertain the, can you handle 15 to 17 new leads a month? People spamming your inbox, buy cheap shared leads from Angie or used to be Home Advisor, or believe the promises from low-end marketing agencies that promise you the world. Almost without fail, these methods lead to heartache. The Facebook ads guru stops paying your accounts as much attention, and you're flooded with spam leads. Or once any of those methods fully kick in, the fancy quick leads fix turn into very little real business. That's why instead of just focusing on increasing the quantity of leads, we focus on trying to get the highest quality leads that we can actually affect by going really hard on Google. Because when people are actually searching for the services that you offer, they're much more likely to have an intent to purchase. Many of the ways to get as many leads as possible really quick are going to burn out your salespeople with low-end opportunities and lead you down a path to the race to the bottom price-wise. We want to help you increase real leads, not just barely lukewarm contacts from somebody who accidentally clicked on a Facebook ad or one time used a calculator on Home Advisor. Let us help you drive real leads through Google search.
We understand that you may generally want to work with us before you hit that $2 or $3 million mark. And it's kind of annoying that we generally coach people out of working with us before that 2 million. Really, it comes down to math. We generally think contractors should be spending 5% of revenue on marketing. If our services are $6,000 to $7,000 a month and another $3,000 to $5,000 in ad budget, to get the best experience, you should be spending $10,000, and on the much lighter side, probably at least $5,000 through Hook and Google. So let's just say $50,000 or $150,000 in total spend. $50K would be 5% of 1 million. But Hook should not be the only thing that you're doing for marketing. I would always start with maxing out what you can do with your Google business profile, your reviews, your video testimonials, free organic social media content, and Google local service ads that don't require an agency to run. I also believe in truck wraps, yard signs, and anything that you can do that's low priced or free, even though those things do require your personal effort. We don't want to take your business unless we believe it's a smart financial decision for you and your company. That's why we don't take every client. We also want to be clear that particularly SEO takes quite a while from the start of spending to drive serious traffic and leads. Yes, long term, that can be one of the highest return marketing activities. But early businesses should focus on quicker return tactics from our point of view. We do this as a way to protect our reputation and create realistic timelines that require significant upfront costs to create momentum and powerful sustainable lead flow that's built on marketing that you own. We strongly recommend that you put in sweat equity on the front end of your business, whatever that means to you, to build up a baseline of marketing and reputation momentum before you try to accelerate that with what you're doing with an outside agency.
We understand that choosing a marketing agency is tough. There's a lot of cheap options out there, and you have to understand if making that gamble is going to be worth it. While there are certainly exceptions, many roofing companies find that the cost and savings isn't worth the headaches in lack of communication, problems with quality, and just lack of results. Instead of trying to make the cheapest thing, we have proven ourselves a premier marketing agency serving roofing companies because of these 3 things. Number 1, Hook Agency has proven results in roofing. We have the industry knowledge and the track record that a lot of others don't have. We provide a ton of free information and education, and we're known to care about the industry and for proven results in your industry. Number 2, at Hook Agency, you own everything we do, and you can see everything that we do month after month as part of our responsive customer service. And number 3, at Hook Agency, you get a personalized approach. One size does not fit all. We ask the right questions to understand what makes you special, and our websites, SEO, and paid ads management services are all completely custom to you. Unfortunately, many agencies just don't understand roofing, and the time that you waste explaining simple things is billable. Unfortunately, at many agencies, you don't truly own your website, and if you leave them, they could turn it off or take it down, which is what we think is just plain wrong. At many agencies, they copy and paste, use the same template as every other website, and it can come off to your customers as really low end. A lot of them also set it and forget it, instead of being consistent and persistent on your ad account. Well, we show you everything that we do each month with a folder with all our deliverables that we did and monthly live reporting. It's nice to have a Google specialized team working diligently on your behalf that knows roofing. That's what Hook Agency can be for you.
We get that with all the marketing agencies out there, having to ask you to go steady for an entire year may feel a bit forward. Really, that's why we believe that it's super important that on both sides of this decision, we make sure to take the time that it's a good fit. And that's why we're selective about the clients that we give a proposal to. We do several things the first few months on every account that are very expensive time and effort-wise. Some agencies charge a setup fee, but we've offset those costs by spreading them out over time, and we believe that a yearly commitment is a small price to pay for working with a premier marketing agency that's going to be investing serious effort into your marketing and the relationship. We understand that this scares off people that want a more casual, open relationship with their agency. And I'm sure there's some fast and loose agencies out there that won't care one bit if you want to jump in and out of a relationship with them for a few months. That's not us. And so we ask clients to sign an agreement to work with us for a year. And then the agreement does go month to month after that. We aren't going to throw the law book at you for trying to leave, but we will have a serious conversation, and there is an early termination fee. We stand behind our work and hold ourselves to a very high standard of execution. And we have benchmarks on every account that we should be hitting. If we aren't making you a healthy return on your money, we can talk about the ways to round down the partnership. We're not in the habit of being an expense. We're generally a serious investment, and we will always be working towards that goal vigorously.
Thank you so much for taking the time to learn a little bit more about Hook before we have our first call. We want you to be as prepared as possible with the best questions so that we can decide together, should we work together?
And that's really how we do it. We're essentially making this decision as well, and we want to make sure that you're the type of company that's going to get a serious return on your investment. And if you're not, we love you anyways. It might take a little while. Perhaps you're growing. We'd love to talk in a year or two. And time really does pass, I've noticed. Companies that come to us early and maybe aren't the right fit, a lot of times they'll be a year or two later and they will be the right fit. So we appreciate you taking the time. See ya.